Hello YouTube, Kent here from Sweden. Hope everyone is doing fine. We are having some crazy weather here on the west coast. It's been like 0 degrees and it's been raining, so everything has just frozen on trees and everything. Even my dog, he don't want to go out anymore because it's so slippery, so it's really crazy here. So I'm just dying to have some work now in springtime, but it's really cold now. Anyhow, I just wanted to report that today the adjusted number of the Swedish GDP last quarter in 2010 was adjusted up to 7.3, so we have a really good pace in our GDP. So everything is going really well here in Sweden, so we are doing something right. I don't know what it is, but it's going quite well. But the Swedish stock markets, I'm going to put some links down there so you can compare it. It has gone down since December, but the only stock market that is immune for everything is of course the Dow Jones. They had adjusted figures to, I think it was 2.2 last quarter on the GDP, and Sweden has 7.3, but still the Dow Jones is going up. I wonder who's fixing that. And as I reported the other day, somebody argued with me that the US and UK military would be involved in something in Libya, but it's building now. So they are moving assets to close to Libya to go for a no-fly zone over Libya. So there's thing heckling in the UN and with their allies, but I think in a couple of days we will have a no-fly zone in Libya. And of course, the difference from Egypt to Libya is in Egypt the US had some control of the US military and had some control of the oil field, but in Libya they don't really have the same control there. So you're going to see more and more interest in the West to intervene here in Libya to get control over the oil. The oil and the money rules everything. That's how it is. And just a short warning, we heard this before, but North Korea, they're having a new exercise, South Korea and the US now, a military exercise. And they are putting, you call it leaflets, with some propaganda that Egypt and everybody is doing a revolution to make the North Korean people throw up the regime in South Korea too. And now North Korea has really gone in hard and harsh to threaten with military action, but they done it before, so we see what happens. But if they do, I'm not afraid that order from the North Korean should went out. I'm more afraid that mishap happens. Somebody shoots something or whatever. It just needs some little triggers to really explode there. So, but let's keep our fingers that nothing happens. But I just wanted to inform you. And then on a conspiracy thing, I watched a video the other day about the solar storms back. I can't find that video, but I saw a video that took the CMI back 10-15 years, and you could see the peak. I think it was 1999. It was really heavy sunstorms back then, and if you compare it to now, it's not so extreme. So I'm not really into that the soul could really impact the earth, because we went through those periods before and nothing happened, so I'm a little doubtful about that. But I'm just following a story. I will put the link below that some Russia is warning that the Comet, is it called Elenin? I think it's Elenin, yeah, it's called Elenin. Is quite close to Earth and it's coming in November this year, but they're correcting the numbers how far away it's going to be from the Earth in November. But for me, if you think about dooms thinking, I don't believe the sun is going to do anything. I'm doubtful about the polar shift, but a comet, you never know what can happen there. So keep your eye on this and see if you can just Google it and find out for yourself what you think. But it's not that really close to Earth, but they are correcting the numbers the closer it comes to Earth, so we'll see what happens. Anyhow, I'm gonna go out with my dog now and put on some really good shoes so I don't fall. And sure thing, there's a lot of talk about Sheen's going nuts. You remember back when he made a 9/11 video, I respect him for that. But in the last half years he's really been freaking out, and now he got sacked from that TV show. But I just watched a TV interview on CNN for 1 hour. Okay, he's a little crazy, but not that crazy. I mean, he's a smart guy and he knows what he's doing. He's more, I think he's against the elite. And that's the big problem. They can't have somebody in that spotlight telling the truth like he did about 9/11. So maybe he's not got everything order in head, but he's not that stupid as people may think. The media is doing him more, making him more crazy than what he is. So I don't know the show's name on CNN, but he was there for 1 hour. So check it out. And now, have a nice day. And Dow Jones, yeah, go. Take care.